Hi everybody. So this is day 36 of my YouTube diet project. It's still going pretty well diet-wise. But I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting, trying to figure out, other areas that maybe I can improve on that really don't have anything to do with my appearance. And one area that I know I've needed to work on for a few years now is, I guess a good way to describe it would be like emotional numbness. I've been heavy for a really long time. And when I was a kid, you get teased. And there's a natural, normal amount of teasing that I think every child goes through, which is good for you. It actually helps you develop healthy coping mechanisms. But when that teasing, when that bullying is daily and relentless and from all sides, can't escape it at home, can't escape it at school, it's there, always, all the time. And it hurts all the time. And before you know it, you are developing unhealthy coping mechanisms. And one of the ones that I have realized that I learned how to do was to shut off my emotions. When something is painful and painful all the time, your brain tries to figure out how to deal with it. And mine decided that it was just going to say, you know what, that's enough. We're just not going to feel anything anymore. And I've been doing that for many years. And I didn't really notice it until, a few years ago. I just kind of noticed that my emotional responses to things aren't normal. And sometimes they're not there. When I hear bad news, it's like I go through this list in my brain of socially acceptable responses. Just tick down the list. Oh, ding, that one works. That one's acceptable. That's what you're supposed to say. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And it's just a blank, robotic, automatic response. This is appropriate. Say this. And I'm the same way in like romantic relationships. I don't think I've ever been in love. I don't know what that feels like. I know what it looks like because I see movies and TV. That's what it looks like, right? And I'm starting to think that maybe that's the reason all my relationships don't last longer than a year. That my longest relationship didn't even make a year. And that was only because it was long distance. And I didn't have to fake it quite as often that I didn't feel it. And I'm starting to think that's what it is I'm not giving the guys that I've dated enough credit for being able to pick up on the fact that emotionally I am just not there. And it's the times that, if a guy has told me that he loved me, automatically, right out of my mouth, oh, I love you too. Never meant it, not once. I'm pretty sure that they can tell that I'm not there. So that connection that you need to sustain a relationship is not there. Because I don't have that capability. And I really want to have that capability. I want to be able to make that connection with someone. And I don't know how to fix it. It's been something that's been part of me for so long. And I don't even really know. I didn't consciously do this. This is something my brain did for me to help me out. So I don't even know where to begin to correct this behavior because it's not good. And it's not fun to not be able to connect with somebody like that. And I have a handful of people in my life that I do connect with, majority of which I'm related to, so they know me in a different way. I have friends that I've known for many, many years that they just know me well enough to know when I'm faking it. So I don't bother to do it with them, but I don't know how to stop. But I really want to. So if anybody has any advice on how to, I don't know, rework the wiring of my brain to turn my emotions back on, that would be great. I'm all ears. Anyway, let me get to an update. So I lost 2 pounds this week. So I'm down to 250. A little irritated because I wanted to get under 250. It was so close, but next week, next Tuesday, will definitely be under 250. Thank you again for watching and for all your support. And I will give you another update next week.